Hello, my name is Rodney Outlaw. I was raised over in Dale County. We lived on a one-lane dirt road and Granddaddy lived on the other end, so I guess you could call it Outlaw Drive. Late on Saturday evening, we'd go up there to Granddaddy's house to watch Gunsmoke. Out in front of that old farmhouse stood a huge old pecan tree that had a low-running limb that run off out there for a while. One evening, Granddaddy went in the corn crib and pulled two old used trace chains down, come a dragging them out across that old dusty yard. And he whooped them over that low-hanging limb and he hung a slatted oak swang in it, he did. We'd be sitting out there in that swang late on Saturday evening. Just swinging. I'm sorry, y'all, I jumped off on the wrong song.
But you mentioned Rodney, that's what happened. You mentioned the swing.
We'd be in that swing and I heard a lonesome sound on Saturday evening and it sounded a little bit like this. Granddaddy, what in the world's that? He said, it's the train over around Ewell, son. You spell it E-W-E-L-L-U. I was doing this song the other night and a big old, what I thought was an intelligent fellow came up behind me and said, hey, Redneck. I said, yes, sir. He said, I have you to know E-W-E-L-L spells Ewell. I looked up at him and I said, sir, you look like a smart man. Let me give you a little bit of advice. If I were you, I wouldn't go through that place late on Saturday night saying, Ewell. We went in the Ozark and picked my granddaddy's brother up from the wall and they threw his sea bag off on the ground. That old train started to leave. He sounded like this. All aboard. Wouldn't you know it, on our way back home, we met that daggum train again. This time he's a huffing and a puffing and a pushing them old cold rails to the Spanish Trail. Granddaddy looked over and saw it. He mashed the clutching on that old Dodge truck all the way till it hit the firewall. He shifted it up to neutral on the column and he coasted up that cross and he stayed way away from it because when that train came through there this time he sounded like this.